Now it's time for us to get into a conversation that, for me, this is fun. I wish I could do the whole show just talking about this. And I've been joined by one of my buddies. I can say one of my buddies here at ChannelOne TV, Gabi Ofe. He's with the ChannelOne sports team, and Gideon Agyemang. He's the CEO of the Ghana Blue Fins Swim Club. He's a coach of the Ghana Blue Fins Club. Gentlemen, you're both welcome.
KD.
How y'all doing? Charlie, what's up?
I do.
It's good to see you, man.
Yeah, good to see you too.
Yes, Gideon. Yeah, so you're a coach of the Blue Fins, right?
Yes.
Okay, super. Now, let's talk about the upcoming competition. Now, were you part of the last year's National Swimming Championship competition?
Yes, we were, privileged to showcase our abilities in the last competition, and it was amazing. Last year's competition was amazing. Some of the kids were able to drop their times, and for the fact that swimming has been able to come to such a limelight by ChannelOne is such a great opportunity, and then the swimming community is actually very, 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 very glad that competitions such as this are being organized every now and then.
Fantastic. We're going to delve more into what the thinking is on the club level and all those things, and how people can join the clubs and so on. But Gabi, let's look at the National Swimming Championship. You're a sports person through and through, doing all different kinds of sports and everything, but we're zeroing in on swimming. How important is swimming in our sports culture? How important is this intervention that we're doing with swimming in our sports culture?
Well, I think it's very, very important. I mean, we live in a country where football has dominated, but we've not really got a lot of success in it. And if you look at swimming as a sport in the last few years, I mean, I've been with the swim teams in the last few days. They are all attesting to the fact that the sport is gradually growing. It's getting the spotlight, it's getting the mileage, it's getting the attention. People are talking about it. And I think I'm happy because, look, let me not even take you too far. Just they ended African Games.
Yeah.
We saw what Abeku Jackson did.
Yes.
We saw what Harry Stacey did.
Yeah.
We saw what Nubia Ije. And the people who even trooped into the Borteyman Sports Complex, the aquatic center, to be precise, to watch swimming. You could tell that, look, a lot of people actually do have an idea what swimming is.
Okay.
A lot of people too don't know.
Okay.
But the African Games and what the swimming fraternity did for Ghana actually put a lot of attention, put a lot of light in it. So I think it's really important. Let's not forget that they have two swimmers who are going to represent Ghana at the Paralympic Games, Harry Stacey and also Giselle Mensah. Harry Stacey, interestingly, is from the Marlins. The Marlins who won the maiden edition. He was with them, I think, at age 8. And look, prior to he going to represent Ghana at the Olympics, he mentioned that at one time to come, he would want to represent Ghana at the Olympics. And that dream has come to fruition.
Wow.
So the sport, I think, that is getting the attention as part of what we do here at ChannelOne TV in terms of promoting other disciplines. You know, we have tennis, swimming also.
Yeah.
I think it's a key thing. It's a national thing. And it's happening at the Olympic, the Borteyman Sports Complex. The aquatic center, the swimming pool is an Olympic standard.
Pool,
So if the swimmers are in the pool, look, in their heads, they know that, look, what I'm
doing.
To the Olympics. Yes, I mean, if I'm able to rank in a certain number, it's going to be recognized. So this is a big deal.
Yeah.
This is a big deal. I've spoken to a lot of the swimmers, and in comparing the Burma Camp Sports Complex swimming pool to the aquatic center at the Borteyman, there's a huge difference. And I like the arrangements at the Borteyman Sports Complex. The sitting arena is dope. So I think it's very, very important.
Is that not the place? Okay. So when you say the sitting arrangement is dope, I mean, I've seen bits of it.
Yeah.
Is that like world-class experience? Is that what you would typically experience on the world stage?
It's world-class experience. You know, swimming is a sport that has got a lot of, how should I put it? The way they package the sports, it has to be neat. It is neat. Yeah. Together with athletics, the way it's being run. And so when you get to the aquatic center at Borteyman, the sitting arena is not too close to the swimming pool, but the way it's been positioned, wherever you sit, you're able to have a very good view of what is happening.
Okay.
You get it. And you see, they also have where the swimmers will have their training session before they get into the pool itself. And that's so different to what we saw at the Bema Camp Sports Complex. The Bema Camp Sports
I don't
Complex,
think any other pool has that facility where you have a training warm-up side and then the main competition pool. I haven't seen that in any other facility.
It even has an arena where after the swimmers are done with like the activity in the pool, you can just get to them and interview them. And it's a cool place.
Wow.
So look, the second edition I think is going to be way better than what we saw in the first edition. And I think that swimming as a sport for me, getting closer to the swim teams, and from what I saw in the first edition and the second edition, I think the sport has gradually grown. It's got the attention I think it's getting, and I think it will only get better with time.
Amazing, amazing. Now, speaking of what the experiences that we had last year, let's take a look at this video from last year and to get a sense of what happened at the National Swimming Championships last year, and then we'll come and get into some other conversations. Saw that. Nice, isn't it? Yeah. It's going to happen again. even better, bigger, more beautiful this year. And it's on the 13th and the 14th of July. You don't want to miss out on that. Now, Gabby, look, we need to entrench the swimming culture in Ghana. This is the interesting thing.
Yeah.
We have a coastline, so we assume that we can swim. It's not true.
Is that always the case?
Well, some people have the coastline. Not everybody has the coastline.
Exactly. So you can't always say that.
Let me come to Gideon. Gideon, how do we entrench a swimming culture? Because honestly, I grew up in Malawi. Now in Malawi, because of the school that I went to, I learned to swim at the age of 12. Okay, but I was an oldie. I was considered grown.
Yeah.
It's like you grow too much safe.
12 is too late.
It's like, I mean, how are you learning to swim at 12?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, 12 in Ghana is like a young kid, you know. But thankfully, I see 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds in pools now in Ghana. How do we make sure that in the next 5 years, 10 years, we can actually be a proper swimming nation? Thankfully, we are now going to Olympics.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's going to get better.
Yeah.
I don't know what your thoughts are.
I think we've come a long way. As I said earlier, 10 years ago, if you were to organize a swim meet, you wouldn't need 2 days. Yes. So we've come a long way. And I think globalization has also helped. The access to media and social media and all that has made people want to let their kids sign up for swimming lessons. There are some parents, even when they are going to schools, they ask whether your school offers swimming lessons. A typical example in most of the schools in East Legon are now offering swimming programs, learn to swim programs. So I think it's how we'll be able to encompass swimming into our educational system and make sure that it is a part of our extracurricular, like the taekwondos, like the cadets, like swimming should be a must. Apart from the fact of the sporting side, it's a life skill that is important. We have to prevent anti-drowning and all those things. So I think with time, swimming is going to get better. And as you said, with more competitions from ChannelOne and the Ghana Swimming League and the various competitions and the various teams, more kids will be able to sign up into teams, and then we'll have a very successful swimming future.
No, I love it. I love where we're going with this. You know, like I said, I learned how to swim at the age of 12, but it was because it was part of a school program. It was part of our education. We didn't have a choice. You're going to PE. Okay, at PE this semester, swimming is part of the curriculum. You don't have a choice. It's not, choose between swimming and taekwondo, choose between swimming and soccer. Join us. You are doing. We are all swimming. You see that? So for me, I think that's where we need to go. You know about that. Now let's talk a little bit about your club, Bluefins. So where are you? What's the youngest age people can join and all of that? Just tell us a bit about your club.
So Ghana Bluefins started 2016.
Okay.
We've been in the system for quite some time now. We've been able to produce some elite swimmers in Ghana. I can mention a lot of names. We've given the likes of GH Dolphins and Marlins a very good challenge with most of the competitions. We are located in University of Ghana. We practice 6 times a week in University of Ghana. From Tuesday all the way to Saturday, and sometimes we have morning sessions as well prior to competitions. So for the national championships, for instance, we've been having practice in the morning and in the evening as well.
Every morning, every evening?
Yes, making sure the kids are ready to compete. To join Ghana Bluefins, you'd have to come for trials, because as swimming, we have 2 parts of swimming. We have the Learn to Swim program, where you go and learn how to swim from scratch. And then we have the competitive side, where we focus on speed, focus on technique, focus on endurance, focus on the various aspects of the sport. So before you join us, you'd have to come for trials, and we would be able to evaluate you and see if you are fit to join the team. So it's more of, or less like a justifier. But apart from that, we also have our Learn to Swim program. So if you're a parent and you have a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old who you want to let the child enroll in swimming, can just contact us, and then we'll just let you know how to go about it.
Now, where will we put Gabby?
Because
No, no,
I've
no.
got 10 gold medals.
No,
Where are you going to
no,
do?
no, 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 no,
Ten.
no. Gideon, we have to do an assessment right now. Where will we place Gabby? Learn to
mean,
swim
bro.
program or the main
Gideon knows
the
it.
main swimming team?
Gabby, we pre-learn to swim.
Pre-learn to swim. So I was thinking about it that okay, I can swim, but I've never been in competition.
Yeah.
Not even for my school, and not even for my house.
Yeah.
You know, when we're in school, I will not compete. At this stage, is it too late to train for competition?
For your age.
Yes.
Retire, I'm just retired.
But you why?
So the thing is,
They put you pre-learn to
Just
swim.
retire.
Sir. You pre-learn to swim. Sir.
for your age, I believe it's too late.
It's
even,
too late.
Even now,
Yeah.
we have.
Or I should join the seniors. Masters. By the way,
it's
they
too
have
late.
that in athletics, right?
Yeah.
They have seniors.
Yeah,
in
so we
athletics.
have
Do
masters
we have
swimming.
masters in swimming?
Exactly, we have
Okay.
masters swimming. They have
But
masters.
those ones, they are skilled swimmers already. Right?
Masters, most of them are retired swimmers.
Swimmers, okay.
So masters open water competitions,
Okay.
masters world competitions,
Okay.
and all that.
Okay.
That you can participate.
Okay.
But in terms of what we have here, and then actively what swimming is now, we have 9 and 10-year-olds doing 33 seconds, 34 seconds in 50 freestyle.
50 freestyle, 33 seconds.
Yes, we have 10-year-olds. Jonathan Borteyman, Samens, Williams. They are doing wonderful times.
Hey.
We have Aderede from Ghana Bluefins doing 38 seconds for 50 freestyle, which is amazing. He's just 10 years. So in the future, it's amazing. So if you join, if you are, signing up for competitive swimming, you are 18.
Yeah.
These kids have been swimming from like 4 years, 5 years. So
tell me how this thing works, because you see an 18-year-old, right, and you say, oh, he's a young chap, right?
Yeah.
But in terms of the swimming world, he's probably a little too old already, because his competitors started when we were 2, 3. There are a lot of people who are watching right now, and they've never even thought about it that my 3-year-old or 4-year-old can jump in a pool and can start. Encourage parents that it's not too young.
Yeah. Well, I believe you can start after like 8 months. We have survival swimming programs, water confidentiality.
No. Stop. Repeat that part. What do you say? You can start at what age?
After 8 months.
8 months, so you're not even a year old.
Yes, there are survival swimming programs, especially with people with swimming pools at their homes. They start right off around 8 months, 10 months, 12 months, because it has to be a safe environment. There's water confidentiality, there is survival swimming before they get into the learn to swim, and then they get into learn to play and then learn to compete. So it's a whole different like ball game when it comes to when you have to start.
Okay.
It's quite important swimming you start early, because it's unlike other contact sports where it's a teamwork sport and all that. Swimming is a hard one.
Yeah.
It's a very, very hard one. People spend about 4 years to drop 100 of a second or 1 second off their time. This one day in, day out in a swimming pool just to drop 1 second for over 4 years. So it's something you cannot start and immediately after 6 months skyrocket and be the best.
Yeah.
It takes years. It takes years of dedication, years of training, years of planning, years of a lot of, I would say torture in the swimming pool for you to get that good.
Typically, what would you be looking at in terms of number of hours of investment of time? So like in a day, how much should somebody who's looking to compete, not even on a global level, just on a national level, somebody who's looking to compete with bluefins, with marlins, with GA dolphins, you're training at home, you have a pool because you have a decent sized pool. How many hours should you be putting in doing laps?
Well, as you said, it depends on your goals. But on the national level, now GH Dolphins are training doubles. That's to come in the morning, 1 hour. They'll have 30 minutes of dry land, have 1 hour of in-water swim. They come back in the evening.
What's dry land?
So we have physical exercises to work on your core, to work your shoulders, your flexibility and all that. those are swimming. The swimming part of it, let's say, is about just 50% of it. The in-water stuff is about just 50%.
Okay.
You have your dieting, what you're supposed to eat as a swimmer.
Okay.
You have your dry land. You have your, physio.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah.
And then the psychological aspect of it. So it's a lot to. So I think for you to be able to compete on this level.
Yeah.
Now most teams are, even because of the competitiveness of Ghana swimming now, most teams are training doubles. You come in the morning, 5:45.
Yeah.
They leave at 7 and go to school. After school, they come back to the pool around 5. They close at 7, and they repeat in the next morning.
Wow.
You need enough sleep as a swimmer.
Yeah.
Swimming is a disciplined sport. You need some level of commitment and discipline.
Yeah.
And we thank parents all the time, because parents are the one who wake up their kids.
Yeah.
They drive them to the pool.
Yeah.
They sit in their cars, wait for them. After that, take them after practice. Swim parents are the best, actually.
Dedication.
The dedication is serious.
So let me ask. You have been with your club for a while, right? What is the academic performance of your average swimmer? What does it look like? Because I think that one of the problems that we've had in Ghana is parents feeling and thinking that if I let my children get involved so much in sports, they will do poorly academically. I don't believe in that because of where I come from and the school experience I had, right? But talk to us about the academic performance of your average swimmer.
Well, I think if you are not focused, you can't swim. So most swimmers are very good students, because if you are not focused, you are not
So they're naturally
mentally
focused.
Yes, if you are not mentally
disciplined.
tough, you cannot swim.
Okay.
You come for practice and we are swimming 1K, 2K, looking at the black line in the pool, going up and down, up and down. You are so tired, pushing your body.
Hold on. You see, you are running ahead of our viewers. So you are saying that you can come to the pool, and today's training is that we are swimming for 1 kilometer.
Yes, 2 kilometers, 1
Wait,
kilometer.
so the pool is 50 meters.
Yes.
That means you are doing lap. You
Yes,
go.
like
You
20 of
come.
that.
You
Yes.
go. You come. You go and come.
With drills and sets, yes. Yeah. And these are 6-year-olds are doing that. They are mentally sharp.
It shock you.
No, Gabby, they say when a time pass.
So let me tell you something. Yesterday I was with Samens Williams, Deborah. He's with,
I remember Samens Williams from last year.
Yeah, Legon Sharks.
We heard the name Samens.
Yeah.
Hey, where's
Our
Samens?
best 10
But we
year.
also have a Samens in the house. So
Before-
Modri was the same person.
before I met him yesterday,
Yes.
I was with one swimmer from the Marlin swim team.
Okay.
And he said something really interesting. He was like, he's saying this on record, and this is to Samens.
Jonathan
Deborah.
Boama.
Jonathan Borteyman, thank you. With the Marlin swim team.
Yeah.
They were training at the Tesano Sports
Yeah.
Club. And he was like, look, I am coming for you this weekend. I saw the work the guy put in at the Marlins when they were training at the Tesano Sports Club. And like he's saying, the focus to get into the water and say that, look, I want to do this. I want to hit this time. And his parents was telling me that, look, he's been training for like the last, 4 months just because of Samens. Why do you think the kid will do that?
I think I can give you a back history of both of them.
I hear there's
Please do.
There's this rivalry between them. So they were in 8 and under, and then they moved to 9 and 10 category. Okay. And both of them are flyers and then freestylers. And with an addition of one who's Yamen, but he's
As in they do butterfly
and then they do
freestyle. Yeah.
So the 100 freestyle, the 100 fly, the 50 fly, 50 free. Now usually what happens is that Samens is very good at the mid distance. So the 100s, he's very difficult to beat. Jonathan is also very, very difficult to beat.
Which means he has endurance.
Yes, he's very difficult to beat in the 50 sprint. He's taller than Samens. He's very, very, very difficult to beat. So I remember the past Presidential Cup. Samens won the 100 fly, won the 100 free. When it got to the 50 free, Jonathan did not allow. He didn't take a breath.
Are you serious?
I'm not even playing.
Wait, so he dives into the water, and for 50 meters, he takes no breath. He's underwater the entire time to the end.
That's a 9-year-old. He didn't take a breath. And he did 33 seconds. Fast forward to the Meet of Champions for the, what's the name? Ghana Swimming League. we are there, and then it's 50 freestyle now. Now, some men's won butterfly, some men's won almost all the endurance or the long distance stuff. It's 50 freestyle. Jonathan Moamafia was, this is mine.
Yeah.
One. This is what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
Now, if you listen to Coach Daniel, Coach Bibi and all that, some men's has been training throughout for the 50 free. So here is the case. This time, the 50 free comes in, and some men takes just one breath.
Yeah.
And beats Jonathan. So Jonathan does 34 seconds, some men does 33 seconds.
One breath.
Just one breath.
In butterfly.
Yes, freestyle actually.
Oh, freestyle. Okay.
Yes, one breath.
Goodness.
One breath. And that's how come at the end, Jonathan was crying and all that. So I think that we'll see a very good show from there. 9 and 10.
These guys are not even teenagers yet.
He's going to win gold, though.
These guys are not teenagers yet.
Yeah, they are teams.
Wow.
It tells you. So we should be looking out for these kids in the near future. Look, they'll go on and do big things.
Yeah.
Represent Ghana. They'll be the next Abeku Jacksons. They'll be the next Harry Stacy's.
And mind you, even when we look at Abeku Jackson, for example, how much competition growing up did Abeku have in the swimming space in Ghana in his time?
In his time, yeah.
Do you see?
And you want to compare
And
that
you want to compare to what's happening now, when these guys who are not yet teenagers are having heavy competition.
I always say that, look,
this is really good.
Abeku is like a beacon for swimming as a sport. Because the kids, when you speak to all of them, they mention his name. And it's like he's the one who's paved with us, has changed the narrative around so-called lesser-known sports. And swimming to be particular. Because now you have the likes of, what's his name, Harry Stacy following in suits. The other swimmers also following. So the kids are also looking up to them and say that, look, we can also do what they are doing.
We can do.
We can also do. And they take a lot of inspiration from what they did at the African Games. It's just very unfortunate that Abeku is not representing Ghana at the upcoming Olympics because he exhausted all his wild card and that kind of thing. But Harry Stacy and Jozola are equally good swimmers.
Very good swimmers.
To do a very good time in Paris.
Wow, exciting. Okay, so give our viewers the final scoop on what's happening this weekend.
Yeah, so all roads lead to the Borteyman Sports Complex, the Aquatic Center. It's a 2-day event, Saturday, Sunday, July 13, July 14. It's a weekend. You don't have anything doing at home. Just drive to the place. Come watch some good swimming at the place. 14 clubs, 194 swimmers. Some of the clubs are coming with 20 swimmers, some are coming with 10, some are coming with 13, 14, 15, competing in different events, different categories. And I think that, like I said in my earlier submission, that look, this is going to be way better than what we saw at the first edition, because it's been hosted at a world-class facility, the Aquatic Center. Whatever they are going to do there is going to be recognized. It's a national swimming championship. KD, it's not any.
So if it's a record, it's a national record.
If it, national,
whatever record you break,
it will be taken notice by the World Aquatic.
And
you get it? So
good.
It's a big event. It's a really big event. And I mean, it will be on TV. The 2 days would be given extensive coverage of it, interviews, build up to. I mean, we started something. So what we did, we were profiling the teams. We started with Marlins, who were the champions in the maiden edition. 63 medals. Legon Sharks came second in this first edition, 41 medals. Torpedo, third, 19 medals. But Legon Sharks say that they are coming for the Marlins this time around. But I think we should watch out for the GH Dolphins. You know why?
Why?
They are the champions of the Meet of Champions.
Oh, really?
Yes, the Ghana Swim League. The Meet of Champions. So that's like Champions of Champions. That was organized at the Borteyman Sports Complex not too long ago. And the Marlins themselves are already giving up. I mean, the competition no start to. But the Marlins say, look.
Are you sure they're giving up?
That's from Ralph.
Ralph will be happy to hear what you're saying.
No, that's from Ralph. It was like, we need to watch out for the GA Dolphins.
Wow.
And, you know, Marlins themselves have lost some swimmers. Not just them. Some of the swim teams have lost some swimmers. So
people have traveled?
People have traveled. People have traveled. But they've been able to, the swim teams have been able to raise equally good swimmers who compete on the day. So I think it's really going to be good. It's going to be a very, very good 2-day event. Just come there. Everything will be there. There will be food. I mean, Piva drinks will be there to drink more. So, Charlie, I can't wait.
Yeah,
man.
So big shout outs to our sponsors, Piva Beverages, as well as Spring Consult. Thank you very much for sponsoring. If it wasn't for you, hey, this thing would have been a lot more difficult and complex than it is. So, yes, and kudos to you guys. We're looking for a good showing for Bluefins. And
We'll be there.
Yeah, it will be great. It will be great. So, you said focus, discipline. Give me the final one thing that you can add that makes a good swimmer.
I think
What would you say?
the topmost is dedication, and you being a coachable swimmer.
Okay, coachable.
Yes.
Okay.
A coachable
So
swimmer.
don't come with your own
No.
ideas.
Yes.
I was a
being a
coachable
coachable
swimmer. That's how I've got
You were what?
10 medals. Yeah. Coachable swimmer.
Charlie, the guy was bragging that he has 10 medals. Meanwhile, I don't know how he can.
Oh, I'll bring.
Okay, you know what?
I'll bring the
No,
medals.
no, I think you should supervise a competition between the two of us.
Yes, I think that would be a good idea. Just Saturday. So, you know, we have a break in between.
All right, thank you very much, Gideon, for coming through. Gideon is a coach with the Bluefins, Ghana Bluefins Swim Club, and also Gabby Ofe, who is with our sport.